I think the biggest highlights, though, especially coming directly from the agent when we did a debrief, was, this has been freeing up about an hour a day for her, right? Because it's getting rid of all of the no, I'm not interested and things like that. And so that she doesn't have to sit there and put in our canned responses, right? So that's given her about an hour back every day. So that's 5 hours a week, 22 to 23 hours a month on the working weeks, which then if you run that out in terms of like sales, right? Like if they're selling $250,000 a month, if I'm giving them this time back, it actually equates to making about $50,000 more in revenue, right? Because they're able to take that time and actually sell jobs rather than dealing with people who weren't interested in the first place, right? Again, this is all about speed, and it really has freed up my agent's time. I mean, she went from closing $250,000 consistently to closing over 300,000 every single month, even in this shoulder season. I think the other fascinating thing is that as it is learning, it's giving some really good responses that we've actually taken and shared with the rest of the team. Because just like with the bot, right, it's giving some sort of automated response. We have manually been doing that, right? Like we've got a whole list of canned responses for customers depending on how they approach something. So yeah, just to see it grow and what it's done just in the last, it's only been 9-10 months maybe. I'm really curious to see what it's going to be able to do in the future. The nice thing about Hatch is like our response rate is almost 50% of customers that get reached out to, they actually respond back positive or negatively, right? The nice thing with the bot is that it clears the path of the smaller things that were just menial little like cleanup tasks, right? That are my agents were having to do. I mean, it's very smart. Like it knows, it's pushing things into the sales category, so the agent knows to hit those next. So getting those like blocks out of the way and again freeing up that time allows them to actually do more with the money calls and close more deals for my clients, which in turn obviously helps my businesses tremendously. It learned very quickly, I can say. It was a little clunky at first, to be blunt, but like the thing speaks Spanish now.
That's the other thing that I think sometimes people, they don't want a bot talk. It's even just the word bot is like, I don't want a bot talking to my customers, but the whole point is like you can set the guardrails so that like the bot knows when to bail out and you can customize it. So it sounds like, like you said, it was a little clunky at first, but with the right, as you're watching it interact with customers, you can make refinements. And now at this point now, it feels like it's probably just, tweaks here and there. Am I accurate with that?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, that's the probably coolest thing to see is just how quickly it's learning and how much better it keeps getting. Like I said, we're actually taking its responses now and sharing it with my teams in smaller instances. Yeah, no, and it literally mimics the agent in that instance as well, right? So like, I think the other thing that we've started seeing the last 2 or 3 months is like some of the responses, like, and I've asked the agent, like, that's literally what she would have said. And I think that, again, coming from a place of empathy to help people, and get these jobs over the line, it's been fascinating to watch it grow. And again, like I said, I'm curious to see what it does in the next 9 months.
Yeah, that's awesome. And like, it also speaks to the fact that like, your agent, it's not like she's making tweaks in there. So she's able to kind of control the script and shape the bot's personality based on what she would say. So it is cool to see that like the bot is building off of her and then she's building off of the bot.
Yeah, and the support team as well has been fantastic and very fast with dealing with anything that ends up popping up as well. Because there are little things that do happen, but Nish and his team have been on it very quickly.